Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw it. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Michael King. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. This to third, and that's a foul ball. Got him. Now one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Here's Riley Green. Here in San Diego and just getting started.
Ball.
That one ripped right center field, carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Look out.
Yep,
and it hit him.
The first baseman,
Now Spencer Torkelson. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
0-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. 2-2. That one almost got him. payoff pitch. So Torque takes the win.
The first baseman, Torque.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Two on, two outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Tigers strand a pair, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here in San Diego, and taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball
Leading off
every
tonight,
fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager
number
calls.
41.
Here's Miguel Andujar.
Andujar.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Valdez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 5, Bravo.
2 outs, base is empty. Laureano comes up to hit. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's got a chance. And it is gone. His first homer of the year. The Padres score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In the dirt. Dingler down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Swing and a miss. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Laureano on the move. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Two now. Swing and a ground ball. Cronenworth throws on to first. That is the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail here 1-0.
Just put on your best and relieve your stress. Hey, feels like a holiday. Bills paid, sipping lemonade.
Back here at Petco Park. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Number 21, Nick Castellanos.
Ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. There's the strike. And a ball evens the count. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And now 2-2. Got him. 1 out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Inside. inside, ball one.
The lefty, the 1-0.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Pitch
That's ball
misses.
2.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. First
That's a ball.
pitch just misses. He swings and fouls one off. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Padres down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in San Diego, well, Sing, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
I was born in the city. Don't you feel it?
That one fouled off. The 0-1. This one chopped up the middle. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Tigers,
And here's a look
the
at how
designated
he's
hitter,
using his pitches in this one.
Torres.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And Glaber takes outside. Tap foul at the plate. And a 2-1 on the way. This ball's chopped on the ground, handled by Machado. The throw to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green, doubled his first time up.
Hey.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
Good job to fight that one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tigers are shut down there, still behind by a count of 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Cronenworth.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Yeah.
Swings through that one for strike two. Got him swinging.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Outside.
out.
Ball one. And another
Ball, that's
ball.
down.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Miguel.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Miguel Andujar getting ready to hit. Fly to right his first time.
Nope.
One now. And that one missing low. Next pitch in the dirt. Ball three. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's ball two.
To third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Petco Park. On to the 4th, Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes. And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
The Tigers down by a run, top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Hey.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
So digging in, Colt Keith. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on, and that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one drilled left field, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Winning's what I do, kid. I don't take no L's. Make my haters lose it. And this ain't no exclusive. Everybody know it. By now they just used to it. Y'all sick. What you mad 'cause I'm
You know, these
Off the plate,
Padres
ball 1.
doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best
That's
news
ball
yet
2.
for this offense.
A little bit low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses.
Inside.
So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Aye.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Pitch
No,
misses
that's
there,
down.
and that is ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's outside.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 2. Grounds 1 to short. Oh, great stop. Off balance speed. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 1 and the Tigers nothing. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego.
Yeah, I'm in the city going cray cray. Center acting fool like it's payday. Haters.
Welcome back. Singing he was sharp in his last time out and is equally as dialed in today.
Yeah, Boog. Based on the last 2 games, he's quickly becoming the ace of the staff. Impressive stuff. Well, these
Ball, that's
Tigers
out.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Ball 2.
Foul ball there. That one fouled off. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Strike
Aye.
2. Stays alive. The Tigers trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Grounded out his first time. In for a strike. 0-1. McKinstry wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Man at second. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Adam getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat: getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swings through that. Man on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left. Laureano on his way over. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Padres 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Ball, that's out.
To left center for a line drive base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano struck out swinging his first time. Cronenworth at first, 1 gone. Step off, throw to first. Cronenworth dives back in. And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Oh, 2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Miguel and 2 hard.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that's the inning. Padres lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Petco Park. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water. No daughter, might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius, jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like evil Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on BUSINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him in the gym. Don't miss, I switch on. I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no.
So up next,
Leading
Gleyber
off for the Tigers,
Torres.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
No, inside.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And they tie it up. It's 1-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada, getting ready to make his season debut. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Estrada goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2017.
Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. "99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Ron Marinaccio preparing to come on if needed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Back here at Petco Park, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-1.
Fastball in for a strike. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he held up. Next offering misses. Full count now. Chop back up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Right side, hard hit. Torkelson steps on the bag. That's it out.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains tied, 1-1. Here in San Diego, top of inning number 7. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Oh, that's low.
And that misses. And the count is 3-1. In the air, right field. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Wenzel.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So they bring on the veteran, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Just missed. Kevin McGonigal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Three-two now. And a ground ball to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Number 21, Nick Castellanos.
This one in the air, center field. Perez coming on. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing, and he breaks his bat. McKinstry. Throw to first is in time.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And the batter will be Xander Bogaerts. Ball one to Bogarts.
Ball inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fastball is outside. Jake Cronenworth in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike at the knees. That one finds the zone. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Too low, ball 4. And the go-ahead run is on base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Lined into right. Brings it in. And that's the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Back here at Petco Park. For the top of the 8th, Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Way inside. The 1-0. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Action in the pen down there. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting loose. Marinaccio warming up as well. Next pitch is outside. Gleyber Torres up next for the Tigers. Out to short. Bogarts fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Next to the Tigers, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And a strike to Gleyber. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So digging in, Riley Green. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.